ninja, go! Go ninja, go ninja, go! Go ninja, go ninja, go! Go ninja, go ninja, go! Hello and welcome to Flick Check. I, as always, am your host, Andrew Woltman. Joining me today in the studio is my good friend, Mr. Sean Haber.
Hey.
And with me, as always, my sidekick slash bandleader, Discount Paul Schaefer. How you doing today, Paul? Well, how are you doing, Andrew? I'm doing well. You know, last week I took back that meth suit that I wore for the last show, and, well, it turns out I'm being sued by Bryan Cranston.
Andrew, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Paul. John, how can you not remember me? I was dressed like a Power Ranger at your birthday party last year.
There's no one in the corner.
Shut up, there will be. Okay, today we are talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and in the spirit of the Turtles, we are having pizza. But first, some movie news. The controversial Seth Rogen James Franco movie, The Interview, has been delayed until December 25th. So, Merry Christmas, Kim Jong-un. Batman vs. Superman has moved away from the release date of May 6th, 2015, and it will no longer open the same day as Captain America 3. And we get it over a month early, so win for Batman Superman, win for Marvel, win for America.
Duh. Winning.
Speaking of Zack Snyder, he called into a local radio show in Detroit to defend his use, or possible use, of the character Aquaman in his movie. Do we have a clip?
You guys were disparaging a little bit Aquaman, just a team. I mean, it didn't feel like.
Oh, yeah, we were wondering. We were questioning why he's involved, yes.
Who he could beat.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't want to, give anything away about, movie or anything like that, but Aquaman has some cool abilities, that I think people are like, oh, what? Does he talk to animals? Because that seems like what he does, or fish, or whatever. But I think, the cool thing is, I mean, with Aquaman, his trident, people don't realize that, that could cut the flesh of Superman if, they came in contact. That's a thing that's in the canon. Mm-hmm. And he's super strong.
I think the last guy to do something like this was during Live Free or Die Hard. Someone posted on the internet, a lot of comments about the movie, defending it before it came out, and they revealed that it was actually Bruce Willis. So, it's kind of funny when people do these kinds of things, It just shows that they're dedicated to their movies. Okay, the title for the new Terminator movie has been revealed as Terminator Genesis. That's Genesis with a Y. And as we all know from the bars, the names are always sexier when they have a Y in them. And finally, Alice in Wonderland 2 started filming last week. At least Tim Burton isn't involved in this one. Don't talk with your mouth full, Paul. That's rude. Okay, as I mentioned, we're having a pizza party, and we're talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You live, you die, you fight as brothers.
Better up!
Remember, nothing is as strong as family.
No chills. Just a mask. See? Don't freak out.
Okay, so Ninja Turtles. I don't think I've ever seen a movie with as much hate for it before it came out than I have with this movie. And it did suck. I mean, this was terrible. What did you think?
I honestly, for the nostalgia effects, I loved it because I grew up with Teenage Mutant shows, but then watching it, I'm just like I'm up here with happiness, and then it's just like.
Now, compared to the first three, from the 90s, what did you think?
Honestly, the Turtles look great because they actually had faces to go with the personalities, as opposed to just the same green mask over and over and over again for the same four turtles, other than just the colors being different.
Honestly, I think that the one part of this movie that they actually got right, and that I enjoyed, the Turtles were awesome. I'd have to say that the Turtles were awesome. Here's the thing. For a Ninja Turtles movie, They barely show the turtles. I mean,
Turtles? Where are the turtles?
Come on, guys, get out of here.
Where are the turtles? Where are they?
they take their sweet-ass time building up the reveal of the turtles, as though you're not expecting them to be turtles. It's in the title. What do you take us for, idiots?
Wait. Those were turtles? Oh my god, I didn't know.
I mean, if you're going into a Ninja Turtle movie, there's a reasonable expectation that the secret vigilantes are turtles. It's not like you're hiding anything from somebody. Just show us the damn turtles. But, like I said, the turtles, they were fun. Unlike the robots and Transformers, they had personalities, they were bouncing off the screen, and acting-wise, we got a great performance from someone that I didn't expect, considering what he's known for in the past.
My name is Johnny Knoxville, and this is Roller Buffalo.
You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. Can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. But you can be happy if you've a mind to. All you gotta do is put your mind to it. Knuckle down, buckle down. Do it, do it, do it. Well, you can't roller skate in the buffalo herd. Can't roller skate in the buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in the buffalo herd. You can be happy if you've a mind to.
I think acting-wise, we didn't get really much here. Besides Johnny Knoxville and the rest of the turtles, they were phenomenal. And human-wise, I think the only person that really performed in this movie was Will Arnett. Like, as comic relief goes, he was pretty funny, but he didn't overdo it.
He was comedy in a funny movie, but that was actually needed.
Exactly, because the rest of this movie is just boring as shit. Like, I think for a movie with action turtles, and this was like the flattest it could possibly be. There's no depth. Can we talk about Shredder?
Yes, please.
Oh my god. Shredder and the Foot Clan. What's the point? They have zero intentions or motives. It's just basically generic bad guys.
At least in the first three, there was a reason behind the foot. Like, there were kids that were just pickpocketing, stealing stuff, because they actually needed the funds. I
mean, this just feels more like the SWAT team that goes in to try to take down Batman. There's nothing, like, even remotely interesting about the Foot Clan. I mean, if they go with the angle of, like, a terrorist group, that could have worked, but they didn't give them any sort of motive, which just came across as awful.
Yeah, they basically just did bad things just because they were supposed to be bad guys.
And the rest of this movie, it just feels so unoriginal. I mean, the cliches come one after another like Shredder's blades. I don't think that this movie had an original thought to stand on its own.
Shredder literally looked like the Silver Samurai. Like
from Wolverine.
Except for he had a face on his mask and Silver Samurai didn't. That's the only difference.
And now, Megan Fox. We have to talk about Megan Fox. She has potential. She doesn't have talent. I mean, she could if she works at it, but it just feels like she's there for a paycheck.
She is literally just a body. Jennifer's body.
I honestly regret seeing this movie. I strongly recommend that you go see Guardians of the Galaxy. See it again if you haven't already. This movie was just awful. I'm going to have to give it a check minus.
Oh, that's bad.
Alright, anything you want to add?
By the way, if you do go see this, Pizza Hut does not look that good.
I've never heard of a 99... Are there even 99 different cheeses?
If maybe, possibly.
Let me put it this way.
You can't fit them all on one loaf.
Let me put it this way. Do you think Pizza Hut would ever use 99 different real cheeses?
I don't think they even use one real cheese.
Just so you know, we're not disparaging the pizza that we've just eaten. This is from Plaza Pizza in Kingston. Tell your friends.
Real.
It tastes delicious. Okay, I'd like to thank my friend Sean Haber for being with me today. And Discount Paul Schaefer here as always. Where can they find us online, Paul? Well, you know, they can always find us on Facebook at Flick Check with Andrew Woltman. Like, share, whatever the do. And also on Twitter at AnWalt. Walt with an O, not an A. We get it all the time. Alright, and Paul, do you have any sort of dance for us today? Of course I do! Okay, once again, I'm Andrew Woltman, and if you're not sure about a flick, let me give it a check. Have a good night.
So far, this is not blowing my skirt up, gentlemen.